woke up from the dream to find it all the same. The pain's still here.
This is the first night of the Solidarity camp here up in the Andersonstown Barrackside. We called the camp in solidarity with political prisoners in Palestine who engaged in a hunger strike in protest of quite inhuman conditions that they've been forced to live in. Many of the prisoners were being put in complete isolation from the other ones. Ahmad Sadat, for example, would be one of those people.
Palestine burns, curfew lingers on, invasion by night, occupation by dawn, and the world looks away, the world looks away, oh the world looks away, the world looks away. Refugees, set your spirits free, raise your souls above the dust, and F-16 won't bring you down, nor take your land from your hearts, but the world.
The prisoners held in Israeli jails, Palestinian prisoners held in Israeli jails, the conditions in which they're campaigning for are very similar to which the prisoners in Long Kesh and the Haystacks and Armagh were fighting for, the same as which the prisoners in Turkish jails were fighting for. And one of the things I've noticed here since we've been involved in this vigil from yesterday are the number of people who are coming up to us, showing solidarity with us, and I believe that this campaign is going to highlight the prisoners' plight in Israeli jails more than a lot of other protests will be done.
Whilst most of the media in the world was focusing on the fact that there had been a prisoner swap and that over 1,000 Palestinian prisoners had been returned to their families and communities, something which we very much welcome, there's another reality there that there's over 5,000 Palestinian political prisoners still within Zionist prisons. A lot of them have to endure quite inhumane treatment. There's been a lot of the conditions that have worsened in recent times. There's a lot of the prisoners have been put in isolation. They're in total solitary confinement, some of them for a number of years. Education, communication amongst prisoners, free association, and also visits have been clamped down on, sometimes refused absolutely. So the prisoners felt they had no alternative but to go on hunger strike to raise some awareness about the situation they were facing and to gain some international solidarity. So at a stage where the prisoners were at about 20 to 22 days on hunger strike, they called a 3-day suspension, which the basis of that was that the Israeli administration said they would accede to the prisoners' demands, that they would get what they were due, and which was only fair and decent treatment for any human being. We have little faith that the Zionists would honour the agreement, so we decided to go ahead with the camp anyway.
Refugees, set your spirits free, raise your souls above the dust, and F-16 won't bring you down, or take your land from your hearts, but the world will look away, yeah, the world will look away, oh, the world looks away, the world looks away. Child of Janine, your strength must get you through. They took your brothers once, and soon they will come for you and the world.
People here have been on fast for 48 hours. We've manned the camp consistently. We've had numerous vigils, we've been handing out leaflets, we've had banners up, we've had a lot of support from people in this local community. We've had vigils that have been well attended, loads of horns getting sounded the whole way through. I may add that the reception hasn't been as good from the RUC PSNI, which has been monitoring this camp the whole way through and taking number plates of people who've attended the camp, people who are tooting their horns in support, and taking all their details, and undoubtedly they'll be building some type of database of people who have some impressive photos of community. Basically, we ask anybody in your own communities, towns, villages, cities, wherever you are, to do something. If it's a camp like this, fantastic. If it's not, do a vigil, hand out leaflets, at the very least talk to people about what's going on over there and let them know that there's still a lot of prisoners in jail, in Israeli prisons, who are being treated very poorly, and that they need our support.